associations and manufacturers associations who are trying to give the impression today that they really do want a constitutional amendment would be the very first to exclaim as soon as an amendment was proposed, "Oh, I was for an amendment, all right. But this amendment that you've proposed is not the kind of an amendment that I was thinking about. And so I am going to spend my time, my effort, and my money to block this amendment, although I would be awfully glad to help to get some other kind of an amendment ratified." Two groups oppose my plan on the ground that they favor a constitutional amendment. The first includes those who fundamentally object to social and economic legislation along modern lines. This is the same group who, during the recent campaign, tried to block the mandate of the people. And the strategy of that last stand is to suggest that the time-consuming process of amendment in order to kill off by delay the legislation demanded by the mandate. To those people I say, I do not think you will be able long to fool the American people as to your purposes. The other group is composed of those who honestly believe the amendment process is the best and who would be willing to support a reasonable amendment if they could agree on one. To them I say, we cannot rely on an amendment as the immediate or only answer to our present difficulties. When the time comes for action, you will find that many of those who pretend to support you will sabotage any constructive amendment which is proposed. Look at these strange bedfellows of yours. When before have you found them really at your side in your fights for progress? And remember one thing more. Even if an amendment were passed, and even if in the years to come it were to be ratified, its meaning would depend upon the kind of justices who would be sitting on the Supreme Court bench. For an amendment, like the rest of the Constitution, is what the justices say it is, rather than what its framers or you might hope it is. This proposal of mine will not infringe in the slightest upon the civil or religious liberties so dear to every American. My record as governor and as president proves my devotion to those liberties. You who know me can have no fear that I would tolerate the destruction by any branch of government of any part of our heritage of freedom. The present attempt by those opposed to progress to play upon the fears of danger to personal liberty brings again to mind that crude and cruel strategy tried by the same opposition to frighten the workers of America in a pay envelope propaganda against the Social Security law. The workers were not fooled by that propaganda then, and the people of America will not be fooled by such propaganda now.